everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to my video today and welcome to Memory Keeping Friday. It has been such a long time since I have done some memory keeping videos on Friday and I really want to get back to that. I always like to do it on Friday because I feel like that's the time where I am ready to dive into my memory keeping, and I look forward to Saturdays, especially rainy days right now, to just be able to set aside work or set aside all the projects. And let's be honest, I'm either cleaning and doing laundry and trying to catch up from the week, or I'm diving into some memory keeping. So I hope that's where you guys are at, and I hope you will find this inspirational. So let's dive in. I just want to share with you guys what I kind of am doing, what my system is, and then I want to share with you how February has turned out. So currently I am doing weekly documenting, which means I follow the weekly basis where I'm doing week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, all the way through the end of the year. And I'm basically taking a photo a day. Now, sometimes I take 2 photos in one day, and then that is, I use that, my setup is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And sometimes I'll take 2 photos on Sunday. So I'll have a photo here and a photo here, and they'll both be from Sunday. But honestly, it doesn't really matter, right? In 30 years, nobody is going to care if I took the photo on Sunday or if I took it on Monday. It's just the way my brain works and the way that I organize my album. You don't have to do it that way. You can do a monthly overview. You can just put your photos in. You don't have to do it chronological. You could do it based on event. There's many different ways that you can do memory keeping. So here I am. This was the very last week of January. Now, my product ranges from lots of different things. I use a lot of Ali Edwards products. I use Stampin' Up! Products. I use designer paper, just plain scrapbooking paper. I have core kits from Becky Higgins. I usually stick to one particular product per month, and then I find by the time the month is done, I'm wanting something new, I'm wanting to change it up, so I pick something else. But this way, I'm setting up some foundation pages, maybe towards the beginning of the month, and I don't have to think about it every single week that I'm in here trying to do my memory keeping, but it still keeps it fresh, right? So hopefully that makes sense. So for January, I used an Ali Edwards kit. It was her Joy kit, and that's what I used for all of January. So when we dive into February, the other thing that you're going to notice is I stick to design A unless I'm doing an insert. So if I'm doing inserts into the middle of the week, then I use fun different page protectors. But otherwise, I'm sticking to design A because I take all of my photos horizontal and it just makes things easy. I can set up foundation pages, I can use design A, and then I can get things done lickety split, and I don't have to worry about feeling behind or feeling like I can't keep up with it. But if I do get a couple weeks behind or a month behind or 2 months behind, I just can very, very quickly print photos and drop them in, right? So super easy. So for February, I used Ali Edwards Story by the Month kit, and then also, actually I think it was just Stories by the Month because I did the kind of red and flowers and hearts and X's and O's for Valentine's Day kind of themed. So these date cards right here are from the core kit from Becky Higgins. It's the Rad edition, and it was the last year Project 52 kit, and I got that kit just so I would have these black cards, these black week cards. So I have an insert here. I did an insert for the, what's this called? The Union. So I did a kind of an insert here of some of the, I always like to do this. I like to include things that are going on in our world, not necessarily based on my political opinion or thought process, but what's happening in the world and how it's shaping our world. And I thought this was a fun way that I did that. I share lots of these techniques and different things that I do in my membership group. My membership group is $10 a month, and we focus all on memory keeping, and it's really a place that I can help you guys do your memory keeping, and I would invite you guys to join. We have an entire website that you get your own username, your password. Any of my Project Life classes that I've done, memory keeping classes I've done, are all on that website, and you have access to them. You have access to any documents that I provide. I'm going to show you guys one that I use regularly. And then we have a live workshop every month. And then I'm working through a lot of these processes with my people that are in that membership group. So it's $10 a month, and it's not very expensive. It's just a place where we can come together and really dive into memory keeping. So this was week 6, and then you see I have the State of the Union address insert. I have my calendar. So this is a calendar that I provide in the workshop or in the membership group. You can print it out. And then on the back of that, it works as a pocket for me to keep some monthly memorabilia. I had a surgery at the beginning of the month, and I got some cards. I have some work related stuff in there. And so that just always works out. I like having a calendar like this. I've been doing this for many years, and it just works as a place to hold stuff. Then I did an insert for the crazy weather that we have had. So we have gotten snow, which we rarely ever get snow. So these are some photos of around our community and our county that I did. And I did a screenshot of the weather. And then on the back of that is kind of the weather that the rest of the world was, or the rest of the U.S., not the rest of the world, but the rest of the U.S. was experiencing. And so I documented about that. I have an insert in here that I have not completed. This is actually a Valentine's Day insert, and I have some photos in here. I just haven't finished that. And this year I am doing some journaling, and I'm actually typing it on my computer. I've not done that in many years. I usually just handwrite my journaling, but it's just something different that I'm trying this year, and I've been able to keep up on it. So for February, I don't have all of my embellishments in, and I don't have all my journaling done. So that's where this document kind of comes into play. I created this for my membership group, and it's basically, it's broken down by the week and the month and then the dates, and then it's like monthly plans. So that means like for March, I have a plan. I'm using designer paper, and I have some cards in here, and I have a good amount of stuff that I'm doing. And so I have my monthly plan together for March. And then is the photos ready? Like, have I taken them? Are they printed? Are the photos in? So like right now, all my photos are in, but my stories are not told, and my extra embellishments are not told for February. So that's how I use this. And I just keep this right in my album. My album's always open so I can work on it, and I just tuck this into the front of my album, and then I keep track of it that way. So I have another insert here, and this is a project that we do in my membership group. It's called Project Life Take 10, and the idea is that we take 10 photos either on the 10th of the month or throughout the month, and then we have a theme assigned to each month. And last month was Love It, Hate It. And so this is my Love It, and then this is my Hate It, and then we do journaling about that. And I just have to finish this up. I want to do this with my group, and so I just haven't finished it up, and I ended up only taking 8 photos instead of 10. So it's just a way for us to dive in and document some things maybe that we're not thinking about, or tell some stories that maybe we're not thinking about on a regular basis. So that was week 8, and then here is week 9, which was last week. And again, I don't have my journaling done, and I don't have embellishments in, but I do have my photos in. And then this is the current week that we're on, and you can see it starts March, and I have a little bit done for March, and then I do have a plan for April. I just have to put those cards in. I got a brand new Project Life core kit, and let me show that to you guys. This is what I'll be using for April. This is the Project Life core kit called Click. It's a brand new core kit out. It was just released recently, and I really love this kit. It reminds me of like the current core kit or the Midnight core kit. It has some really great, clean, simple cards in it that are really phenomenal. I have been wanting a core kit that had this kind of feel to it, like clean and simple. Like, look at that. I love this. So I'm so glad that they brought this kit out. I feel like a lot of the kits are, like a lot of the core kits and especially the value kits are so like frou-frou and like teenager-y and kid. Like they just have this like real childish feel to them, and I've wanted something like more grown up. Like, does that make sense, you guys? Like the Midnight Core Kit, the Currently Core Kit, the Everyday Core Kit, those I feel like are like really sophisticated and clean and grown up, and they're not like crazy colors or crazy graphics. And so this goes right up there with it. Again, one of my very favorite core kits. So I grabbed the core kit. I'll be using it for April. And then I also just grabbed this chipboard sticker set that coordinated with it. I just thought it would be fun to have some of the elements. So I will definitely set up my April pages, my foundation pages. I'll be setting up for April using this. And then if you guys are interested, I would love for you to come over and join my membership group. And then I am definitely going to be sharing more memory keeping stuff on Fridays with you guys. I will be doing some simply layered pages for some traditional scrapbooking. I know a lot of you guys like that, and I will be getting back into that. And then I'll be sharing more of my project life. And then I have several projects coming up. I have stories of home that I will be sharing, and then also day in the life, week in the life, those kinds of things will be coming up soon. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, and leave me a comment and let me know what memory keeping projects you're tackling, or if you're too nervous to dive in, because I would love to help you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you next week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.